Welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, my name is Trace, and on this corner of YouTube I create lifestyle content. So that includes anything from vlogs, cooking videos, DIY projects, unboxings, and hauls. Now if any of that does sound interesting, please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you join my community, and most importantly, you don't miss out on content. Now, I know you can't see it, but in front of me I have a plethora of fall stuff. I pretty much have fall stuff coming out of the yin yang at this point. I did re-up on some haul things, and I also already had a few bits and bobs in my apartment. I generally wait until October to decorate so that my decorations stay up just before December, and then I will revamp for the holiday season. But I have an assortment here, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through the items that I most recently, actually no. What we'll do is we will do the items that I already have, then we will do a little unpacking of some of the items that I purchased recently to zhuzh up my space for fall, and then some items that are favorites of mine that I like to have in the home to bring the essence of fall into my space. So let's go first. Okay, so first up, I am grabbing some ceramic items. Some of them still have the price tags on them from the dollar store because they just get put up and nobody sees them. And in all honesty, if you see them, I couldn't be bothered. So I have some delicate items. So what we'll do first is we'll do the two items here. So I'm really hoping nothing drops out and breaks. So they're both little placards. One's for autumn blessings. So that's it there. It just has autumn blessings on it. Then the next one says Happy Thanksgiving, and it is white. So for the most part, my space has always been oranges and whites and golds and little pieces of fall here and there that basically just go with my existing vibe. I have a lot of earth tones in my apartment, so wood tones, and it made most sense. So I'm just gonna pop those back into the box. I have so much stuff going on that I'm afraid something's gonna fall. So this is just a pumpkin. It's white. It says grapefruit on it. If you go to Dollarama, most times they have this one. I think this one says, okay, they both say grateful. So one of them usually goes in my entryway, and then one comes into the living room. But since I have so much stuff, I think I'm going to decorate more than my living room and my walk entry and my hall table. I think some of the stuff's gonna go in the kitchen. I might put something at my desk. Haven't gotten that far yet. I tell you, it's the only thing. It's like, don't buy the ceramic stuff. I don't know why. You have to be so gentle. So these staples, again, at Dollarama, they're just gold pumpkins, but what I liked about them is they're metallic, tops are brown, so they're not too over the top. Then this just has to get rinsed. It has some tinsel and some sparkles because all of my holiday stuff go together. But this is basically a serving dish, and they have them every year. So you're gonna have to bear with me. The lighting's gonna go in and out, obviously. But they have them every year. They have them in orange and they have them in this beautiful white. I liked the white because obviously the white goes with my aesthetic. But I use this for a candy dish in my front. I know. I'm that girl. You're gonna come over, there's always gonna be a dish in the front with goodies. So I like to stock it with chocolate, candies. It kind of takes me back because when I was younger, I would always go to someone's house. They either had that candy dish in the table in the living room, and you grabbed a candy, or you went in and they just had candy. So that was always a feature for me that I wanted. I wanted to have that for people, for guests. So give me 1 sec. We're gonna pop this stuff down and we'll come right back. All right. So you guys are not gonna see this. We're gonna dive into what other fall stuff I have here that's old. Okay, so I have flowers here. They're just from the dollar store. They are anchored like this. I think one of the fall pieces just fell off, but there's just little plastic. So they're anchored like this. I put them in my entryway, and then I put them in my living room. What I do is I basically switch out the ones in my entryway. You'll see them. They're white and pink. And then that way I don't have to worry about buying myself flowers because they generally don't last very long. So then I just have this little clear vase that goes on my table in the living room. I'm going to try and put some of them in there. I know they're not gonna all fit. I just don't want them bobbing all over the place. If I don't have this video and something hasn't broken, we're in good standing. I'm trying to like keep everything together so it doesn't show. So then this just says give thanks, again from the dollar store. Just a nice little placard, and I feel like this can go all season. It doesn't have to just be for Thanksgiving. You should be giving thanks on an everyday basis. So I think that's all for the old stuff from Dollarama. So new. I wanted cushions. So a little bit later I'm going to show you where I got cushions as well that are not from the dollar store. So these, love them. Again, they go with my aesthetic of the white and the orange, but I wanted to bring more colors in. So there's also blacks in there. There's a like tan here. So it's just to bring a little bit more color into my space without it being over the top. So I thought these were really, really cute. I got 2 of them. I'm probably gonna have to figure some stuff out because I don't have a big couch. I have a 2-seater and then I have a single. So they're side by side, and this is not how my place originally was decorated, but that's a story for another day. So those are them there. Now these, I love them, but at the same time, I'm not entirely sure. So cute, stacked, lovely little pumpkins. Like the top with the brown stem and the leaf. These look like pipe cleaners, or I think they are pipe cleaners. I don't like that. So let's look at it without the pipe cleaner and without the tag. I think I like that so much better. Obviously the tag's gonna come off, I'm gonna cut it, but the pipe cleaners, they're leaving. And of course I got 2 of them. I got pretty much 2 of everything. And now I gotta figure out where I'm putting it, but we'll figure that out together. I do have some stuff in the dryer, so what I'm gonna do is while I'm setting up, I'm gonna get those clean and then I'll put them out. Now, I sent somebody on an errand for me. These are from the dollar store. Love them. You're probably not going to see them. The lighting came down a bit. So you can see that they're kind of iridescent and they're gorgeous. They have kind of like a pearl iridescent coating on them. Love them. I wanted tiny pumpkins. And in all fairness, we did video chat and they looked small, but they're large. So I'm not sure how I feel about them. These might go in my kitchen. They might go on the windowsill. So I might do that. I generally don't decorate my kitchen. The only thing I usually put up in my kitchen is a hand towel. Then these lovely little ones, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick up the true color. They're like a mustard orange, and then again they have the brown tops. Like them, they're just too big for what I was going for. I have a table tray on my table in the living room, and I was hoping that I could do something aesthetically pleasing with small pumpkins in there, but we don't have any. So what I am going to do, I'm going to turn off my camera here, and then I'm going to regroup because I don't want it to overheat. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pause, and then we're going to come right back and unbox some more of this, and then I'll put you guys on a B-roll. We will clean because I still have some dead flowers out. Yeah, I've got some flowers that have wilted away that need to go, but I really wanted it to just be in true form fashion. I didn't want to spruce it up. I just want to see, like, let you see. Sometimes it's gonna look great, sometimes it's not gonna look so great and organized and tidy, but it is what it is, and that's life. So we will pause, we will regroup, and I will be back. Okay, so we are back. I think what we'll do is we'll do Amazon, and then we will get into fragrances for your home. So yes, Amazon, we have some items. I haven't even looked at them yet, so let's open this up. It's tricky because sometimes it's sealed with tape, and you can usually find the opening. And I don't have scissors here, which wasn't, there we go, found it, up your thing. I don't have scissors nearby. So this is kind of burlap, which I like because burlap is kind of all things fall. And it just says Hello Pumpkin on it. I went with it because my pillow covers are orange. I thought I had 2, turns out I only have 1. I honestly thought I had two, but it'll go. My pillows kind of give Halloween because I have black, orange, and then I have the burlap. But I guess it ties in because the hello is black. So that's the other thing I'm always mindful of. Things are generally gonna go instead of black. So, ended up not breaking anything. That's the plan. So I got some other pillows. Now I think for these, I'm gonna need scissors to open because there's nowhere, it's vacuum sealed. And I don't want to break anything. Everything's like so close to me, so bear with me. Yeah, so everything's like kind of, am I focused? Yes, I am. Everything's in close proximity, so it's just this box is literally like jammed up close to me. Now, sorry, it was like, what's that hissing noise? But it's because I just opened the bag, so of course it's going to open. These are gonna have to go in the wash, obviously, but I'm gonna have to manipulate them because they were in the bag for really long, so they just ended up squishing. I've had some of these things for a week or two now. I just wanted to really have the time to set them up and have the time to actually film. And so this is one. This is the pillow here. Thought it was cute. I believe the smaller ones were $9 or $11, and then I got a medium-sized one. So we'll stack them up side by side to compare. At this point, my sofa is going to be a day bed. And I don't really do a lot of, I don't spend a lot of time on my couch. I do seldomly. I should have been careful with this, opening it, but it's okay. Yeah, so I spend some time on my sofa. I may or may not get like an hour each night if I'm lucky, depending on how much work I have to do for school or how I'm feeling. So yeah, using it as a day bed probably won't realistically happen for me, but it'll be a vibe. It'll be an aesthetically pleasing vibe to look at. So this one is much bigger, and we're just gonna go ahead and open it. Obviously, be gentle. I know why they did this like this, to obviously save space in the packaging, but it's kind of alarming to get it and then it be just like smushed. So yeah, if you do, I'll leave them down below. If you do end up getting them, you're obviously going to have to manipulate them, fluff them, wash them, and put them in the dryer, and I'm sure it'll expand. Okay. This one has a hole at the bottom, and I'm not too pressed about it. I don't think it's anything major to be worried about. I don't even think you guys are gonna see the hole that I'm talking about, but yeah, so this is the pillow here. Obviously, I don't think the stuffing came out of the bottom, and if it did, oh well. So that's them for size, for comparison. I went with the white for obvious reasons. I do like them. I think they're cute. I think size-wise, it's good. I'm not pressed. I'm not upset. Love, love, love. So now we're gonna get into fragrance, which is probably my favorite part. I'm gonna share with you my top pick candles for fall. Now I'm a pumpkin girl, but I find that the pumpkin candles from Bath and Body Works, they can be a little too much, and I haven't found one that I love, love, love. So I'm gonna share with you one item that is new to me in the candle realm, but I do have it in the wall plug, so I was happy that they finally came out with it in a candle. So we will unpack. So for fall, what I like to do is I like to have 2 candles in my vestibule area. I may light them periodically, but they're mostly for decoration. But if I do light them, I want something subtle and that's not over the top because I have a wall plug out there. So first one is a white pumpkin. Now that's it there. And again, I like to go with the colors or branding that's not over the top. They do have the white barns that are really sleek, or then they have other ones sometimes that are printed and they're way too printed and they're crazy and they're just too much and they're overwhelming. So the fragrance notes are white pumpkin, caramel glaze, ground spices. Now when I smell it, it is very subtle. You can smell and pick up on the spices. The caramel notes are not too sweet. So I do have 2 of those there, and they're wrapped in paper. This is the second one here. This one is cinnamon spiced vanilla. that's it there. I usually put this in my entryway leading from my living room hall to the kitchen. And it is ground cinnamon, sugar crystals, vanilla bean. I will say that this is kind of, it doesn't smell too overpowering. It is very sweet, but when you have it burning for a while, it does kind of take up the space. But what I do like is you burn it for a while and then you let it out and the smell just lingers in your space and it's beautiful, and it just smells like a nice warm dessert, and it just wraps you up in fall. So that's what I love about that. And then we have probably one of my favorite. It is pumpkin pecan waffles. I have this in the wall plug. I also have it as the car fragrance. This is in my car right now, and what I love is every time I open my car, I'm just like, it's fall. It's lovely. But one of my friends, she came in my car, she's like, what is that? And I was like, it's fall. But yeah, this one, very, very sweet. I will say this one is overpowering, and I do have it in my living room, and I use it in the living room for the reason that when I'm in my desk, office, kitchen area all in one, I can study, I can have it going, but it's not too much. When I buy it in the living room, I have like a 30-minute burn time on it, and then I'm like, I'm done. So this is the mahogany vanilla. I have it in a wall fragrance, as I said before. Now this one does have some pattern aesthetic, but I like it. It's not too over the top. Now, little story about this. If you do not like mahogany teak wood, you find it to be too strong, mahogany vanilla is the soft, nice in between of the two. So this I'm going to place in my bathroom. I recently put a candle in there, and I think I'm going to decorate my bathroom just a little bit because we have a plethora of items. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you guys around. We're just going to do a little bit of montage, and then we will come back when everything is set and set up and I'm happy with it, because I know I'm going to probably play around with it a little bit while I'm doing it. So yeah, I'll turn you guys around, we'll do a montage, then we'll come back and we'll recap what I have done, because I don't know where the rhyme or reason is going to go here, but we'll figure it out. And it's always fun to just redo your space, especially if you're ever at a funk, and it's just nice. It's nice to do things. So turn you guys around and we'll get into it. Okay, so we're in my vestibule. I just want to turn down the music. It's jazz fruits, but I don't know if we'll get copywritten. So I brought over most of the things. We're gonna start with the candy bowl. As I said, Twix. They're by far my favorite. Kit Kats, Mars, Arrow, dark chocolate from Costco, and Mott's Fruits. These are Bachi. I don't think I have that many Bachi left. My landlord gifted me a box of Bachi one year, and I couldn't be more grateful. So I cleaned it out, and now we're gonna see what's really in here, because the smaller the dish, okay, there's York candy. I don't really like those, but then there's also the Swiss chocolate. I have some eggs. I'm laughing. I've got kisses, because I think this is kind of like a leftover from what I do or don't use candy-wise, and I just put that up there. People can help themselves. So this is my vase here that's in the entryway. Got it from Winners a really, really long time ago on sale. It is white, just with a little bit of gold detailing. Now you kind of get why we have a lot of gold and orange in the space. Just one second. Then we have our fall bouquet. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and pop them out. I fold the stems. It's a really good trick if you want to really get them in the bottom of your vase. So then these are folded. Some of them are already short. And then voila! I will obviously play with it a bit, fluff it up. And there we go. So I just have to go get the candles. I had already dusted off this area because it's a small little area, it's a little space. So what I will do is continue to decorate, put the old stuff away, like in my storage bin. I have a little bench in the doorway area and kind of play around with it a little bit, and then I'll show you guys the rest of what it looks like. I'm really hoping that you guys are going to be able to hear me, and I don't know how I feel about these pans. They're the scuba pans from Dynamite, but I don't know how I feel about them anymore. I just feel like they just highlight my trouble zone. Yeah, I love like the feel of them. They're smooth, they're soft, but I don't know. They just make me feel very uninspired. Yeah, that's how I feel. We're gonna tackle the living room, which is kind of a little bit chaotic right now. And also we're gonna see how this goes because I don't have a mic, but generally the volume on my camera is really good. So that being said, we're just gonna figure it out. I did say that this is the one orange pillow that I do have. So those are, I like it. I like it a lot. But what I might do is I might play around with it because we have a ton of cushions. So yeah, I'm probably gonna play around with it a bit. And yeah, it's just a matter of cleaning up the table. These are my wilted carnations. They're not good anymore. So gotta get rid of those. And I just need to tidy up the table, and then we'll figure it out together. So I'm probably just gonna end the yapping here, and then we'll be in a montage together, and we'll get through it. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm happy with my space. My space is relatively small, like it's big enough for myself, but as you can see, there's not much to accommodate for, to decorate for. I'm actually really happy with how those pillows turned out. There's quite a bit of pillows on my chair, so when I do go to sit, of course, certain things are going to get moved and finessed around, but I think all in all, it came out really, really well with my sofa, and I'm happy with it. Like, I love the Hello Pumpkin, that little decorative pillow. And at the last minute, I decided to switch it. I was thinking about it while I was going through. I was like, the three big pillows, it doesn't make sense together just because of the size of my sofa. And I think it's that nice little break up of color. It kind of brings in the color with the blacks and the tans of the cushion. Everything, I think, just goes very, very well aesthetically. My coffee table, I'm so glad to have gotten rid of a lot of stuff on there. It was very, very cluttered. Now I like to keep snacks on my coffee table, and those biscottis, I've shown them in a couple videos before, or I've spoken to them. They are the pumpkin spice biscottis by Noni's Bakery. You can get them at Costco. I don't know if you can still get them at Costco, but you get a big bag for, I think it's $12.99. Amazing. I have 2 bags on backup. I haven't even opened them yet, and I have half a bag of the big ones still left. Love them. Can't rave about them enough. And I did have too many pumpkins. I ended up just putting them on my windowsill. I went with the orange ones, the mustard ones, and the gold ones that I had before. The 2 white ones I just put on the end of my nook. I can probably turn you guys around and you'll see it. Or what I'll do is I'll just pick you guys up and show you. So yeah, if you see, I have 2 ends on either side of my TV stand. I took out the middle stand before, but I always have this gold candle in the back. It's just decorative. I think I've lit it maybe once or twice. It doesn't really smell like anything. And then the white, just to break it up a little bit. But yeah, that's what I ended up doing there. Bring you guys back around. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that the angle went back. The lighting may or may not be off a bit. It's really tricky to try and get it. Like, I have it really bright, and before it was good, but now it's like I'm kind of like a little too orange, but then I don't want to do anything too white. I think that's better. So yeah, all in all, really happy. Ended up putting the mahogany teakwood candle, mahogany teakwood? Mahogany vanilla in my bathroom. Haven't lit it yet. I just have the cinnamon going. I think it's good. It's just giving a little scent into the space, and it's nice. It's quaint. It's not like autumn sat up in my apartment. I think it's just the right enough of fall aesthetic for me that it's not too overbearing, and it's just nice. I really do like those pillows that I got from Amazon, and I think everything just ties in really well. I keep looking over there because that's where my sofa is, and I really like it. I like the throw blankets and everything else that's there. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please do your girl a favor and like, comment, share, just to help me out with the engagement a little bit. Also, comment down below your favorite Bath & Body Works candles. Do you like Bath & Body Works candles? Or what is your favorite scent way for fall, candle-wise? So leave me a comment down below letting me know. I'm going to start off the dialogue, of course, in the comments, just letting you guys know again what my scents are. Maybe you want to, you're out shopping and you can't remember. You can just make a note of what my faves are. Maybe you'll love them too. Give them a whiff when you're there. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and close out the video here. So thanks again so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you join my community, because I would love to have you here. I would love to engage with you guys a little bit more. And I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, whatever time it is you're seeing this. Take care, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.